Aloha, this is Merle. Tell me, what do these people have in common? The artist Leonardo da Vinci, President Lincoln, tennis twin champions Venus and Serena, and the 11-year-old spelling bee whiz Mindy. Yes, they have been homeschooled. The modern U.S. homeschooling movement began in the 70s. So what is homeschooling? First, let me tell you what it is not. It is having school at home all day. But I like what one homeschool mom said. She said, school is not confined to a room and a time. It is a vital, growing aspect of family life. The next is that homeschooling is producing antisocial students. That's the number one myth that stigmatized homeschoolers as socially inept. In fact, a study reveals that homeschoolers are happier and well-adjusted in college. And it is not for religious people only. Atheists and agnostics have considered homeschooling. Now, the advantages of homeschooling. According to the National Center for Education Statistics, the number of homeschooled children in the U.S. has increased up to 2 million, in which is about 4% of the school-age population. Academically, the average homeschool student scored 37 percentile points above public school students on standardized achievement tests. Another advantage is safety. A lot of parents are concerned of their children's safety. The traditional school environment, peer pressure, sex, violence, drugs. So there's the safety concerns. The third advantage is saving money. Don't you want to save money? Do you know that the average public school spends nearly $10,000 per child per year, whereas the average homeschool parent spends nearly $500 per child per year? Last but not least is flexibility. Homeschooling is not confined to the home, a room, a time, but it is flexible. The third is the choice of homeschooling. Why would you like to choose homeschooling? Now, in the U.S., opportunities for school choice have expanded in the 60s. And homeschooling has had 3 decades of dynamic growth that is challenging traditional schools. As I have said, there is an estimated 2 million homeschooled children in the U.S. today, and it is gaining around 7% each year or per year. Now, the top 3 reasons why parents choose homeschool. First is to provide religious and moral instructions. Second is the concern about the environment of other schools. Like what I said, drugs, peer pressure, violence, and sex. And the third top reason why parents choose homeschooling is the dissatisfaction with academic instruction at other schools. In conclusion, let me share a quote by Richard Sousa, which goes, "Homeschooling may not be for everyone, but it works for some.